What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel once again. Today I have another gameplay commentary, this time on Grand Theft Auto 5. And it's been a little bit since my last video. It's been about a month. And that's because I've just been really busy. And when I made my video, the last video I uploaded, I said, alright, it's summer's over, but now that the school year's on, I'm going to have more of a schedule where I can come home from school, make a video, and then do whatever else I got to do. That never really happened because what I always forget to factor into my ramblings about the end of summer is that when I go back to school, it always turns out to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. And I'm always a lot more tired when I get home. And that's what happened this year so far. Because it is my senior year, I have a lot of things I gotta do as far as getting ready for applying for colleges, getting all my stuff together. And then once like December, January, once those months pass, I'll have nothing to do. And I'll have a lot more time for videos, but as of right now, everything's a lot harder. All my classes are harder than I thought they would probably be because it is senior year. I expect them to be easy, but I am in like the hardest classes you could possibly take in my school. So that doesn't really help as far as giving me time. So instead of making a video when I get home, it's always get home, do all my homework because it takes hours and I don't want to do it when it's night and I want to go to bed. Then I just go and I'm tired to I think, all right, well, should I make a video right now? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm tired. I'm just going to go play GTA. And that's what's been happening for the past month or 3 weeks because GTA came out like a week after I started school. But yeah, so I've been really tired. I've been really busy and I've just not really been in the mood to make any videos. So that's why I'm hoping that I could probably change my schedule around a little bit more. Try to make a video, try to just get things done because that's what I have been having a problem with. So the gameplay you're seeing here is GTA 5, like I said. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I think about the game because my thoughts on this game are a little bit different than if you ask someone who is in love with GTA. Like if you ask someone that played all the other GTAs and this is just the next installment in their favorite game series, they'll say, of course, it's amazing. But I've never really been a huge fan of GTA, to be honest. I've never played really any of them. I have GTA 4 on PC. It's a very bad port, though. The multiplayer is awful because you just can't really get into a game easily. I don't like that. I keep losing my saves on single player, and that's not really the game's fault. But I do keep losing my saves. I got maybe 25% into the game, and then I lost my save, and I just never went back to it. Maybe if I had Xbox Live back when GTA 4 came out on Xbox, or when it first came out altogether, maybe I'd be more into it because as far as I know, it was a very big game when it came out. Probably not as big as GTA 5 since GTA 5 made $1 billion in like 4 days or something. But still, GTA 4 was a big game as far as the amount of people that played it that I know of. So maybe if I did have Xbox Live, then I would be more of a GTA fan. But with that being said, I think GTA 5 is really good. And it's a very, I don't want to say relaxing game, because it's very violent. Violence and relaxation don't normally go hand in hand, but it's a very good RPG, I would say, because you could just go around, you could free roam, steal cars, do whatever you want to do. You could do what I'm doing in this video and just get the cops to start chasing you and try to beat them in a race, I guess. I'm not really good at driving. As you can see, I crash every couple seconds. But I still do like it, and I'm still getting better at driving as I go along. Probably if I played as Franklin, who's the black guy, who's probably the best driver since he has like the best driving stats from the beginning. I don't really like to play as him because he's poor, and I like to play as Michael mostly because he's just got all the money in the world, so I could just go into stores and buy whatever I want. Like every time I play as Michael, I find a car like a Lamborghini or something like that, and I just go into the auto place and I just customize it with the best things possible. And I like Michael's story too. It's kind of it's different. It's not like he's just a stereotypical I don't know, gang member in the ghetto. he's just some middle-aged white guy who's rich, but he still does all these well, I guess he is rich because he's been robbing banks and everything, but I don't know, I like his story. And Trevor's a pretty cool character too because of his just how he acts. He's just insane, and I like that. I don't know why. The thing I like about Franklin though is that he's smart. He's not like the other guys. I hate the guys that he hangs out with. They're just really stupid, and they're like, yeah, I'm living the thug life, and then he's like, come on, man, you got to think about being smart. And I like that, but I just don't like how he has no money. I guess I gotta work. It's gonna be more of a grind to get him to make some money for me. But anyway, so I like this game a lot. It's really good. And coming from someone that doesn't really play GTA, it's really good, and I definitely would recommend it. Anyway, so right here, this moment reminded me so much of Breaking Bad. If you've ever seen Breaking Bad, even just the pilot episode, because this is this moment right here in this gameplay reminds me of the pilot episode of Breaking Bad when Walt is standing in the middle of the desert, like on the desert road, and he hears the sirens, and he thinks he's going to get caught by the cops. And he hears them coming. He recorded on the little camera to his wife saying, "I'm sorry, I love you," whatever. And then the cops never come, or I forget what happens. Maybe it was like a fire truck or something that just drove by, and then he was fine. But you could see right here, I'm standing here, I'm waiting, I'm going to hold my ground here on this roller coaster, and the cops forget about me. As soon as they get up right next to me, you could actually see them running towards me, and they kind of just turn around, which is very, very cool, I think, especially because today is Sunday, September 29th, which is the day that Breaking Bad is coming back on. So I'm not coming back on, finishing. This is the last episode of Breaking Bad. I am so excited. I'm so happy that, and here I failed and I skipped the roller coaster ride by accident, so I had to spend another $15 to go and ride it again. Oh yeah, so Breaking Bad's over today. I'm so excited to see the end. I'm happy that they didn't, keep it going. This year's been a very sad year for television for me because The Office ended and now Breaking Bad's ending. But at the same time, I'm happy to see the stories finish. I was happy to see how everyone turned out in The Office, and I'm super excited to see what happens with Walt in Breaking Bad and Jesse, because he's being held prisoner right now. I want to see what happens to him. So it's going to be really cool, and I'm just really happy that they're finally going to just end it. They're not going to go on for like 10 seasons or whatever, and just keep the story going for some random reason. From what I hear, Dexter's doing basically that same thing, and it's not really working out so well for them. So I'm happy that they're not going down the same path as that show. I've never watched Dexter. I heard that like the first couple seasons are good, and then all of a sudden it kind of just went downhill. But I'm super excited to see the end of Breaking Bad, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and if you did enjoy, please leave a rating and comment what you guys think about Breaking Bad and GTA and everything. So I'll try to make some more videos. We'll see. I gotta change my schedule, like I said, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.